Give me a second here. Always forget to pull up chat. Hey! Hi, welcome to the stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? I feel like I always say that. But this time, it really has been a while. What was it? How long has it been? Like July 4th? Spider-Man 3? Yeah. Huh. It's just nice to disappear from the public consciousness once in a while. Don't you think? I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Stuff that we'll probably talk about later. But today is September 20th, which means the Separate Ways DLC for RE4 Remake comes out tomorrow. And that means I can't push back the stream any longer. Can you believe that? So we're gonna be playing through it all today. It's not gonna be randomized, purely because the mod that I use doesn't work with it. At least the version that I have doesn't. So it's gonna be all vanilla, which I guess helps. Separate Ways. A little background before we start. Can't speak today. I haven't played Separate Ways as much as the main campaign. I never really got into Separate Ways, but it's still fun to see. It's fun to play. Get a little extra background on the main story. And, you know, it's really time. We got a remake, I guess. Considering Separate Ways was released on PS2 when that version came out. Because RE4 Original is on GameCube, but then Separate Ways was included in PS2. It's a whole mess. Separate Ways DLC, remake, not included in base game. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll get into that later. So...
Separate Ways. The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
Guy in the chair. I always like this about RE4. You got, like, Wesker's perspective, too, since this is a continuation of the Resident Evil timeline.
¡Ah, qué madre! Te cogí.
I bet we won't see that in the remake.
So I see you've managed to arrive at the village on time.
Yes, but nobody remembered to roll out my red carpet.
The villagers there are all being controlled. They automatically attack any intruders. Ring the church bell. That should quiet them down for a while.
Sounds like they're good, obedient boys and girls.
Unfortunately, time is not a luxury we have. Gather as much information as you can about the parasites and finish off this little tour.
Leon. All right. Chapter 1, Ring the Church Bell. And Leon in the background. You think we're gonna see Leon running by? So here we are, Ada, red dress. Clunky controls. Iframes. Weird to come back after playing the remake. What do we have to do? If I remember correctly, we just have to wait? We can't go in here, because this is where Leon goes. But we can totally take all his items. Sure he won't need it. A shotgun. I had better leave this for Leon. Oh yeah, Separate Ways, we start with a shotgun. Ada's shotgun. Which is actually the shotgun that I started with on the randomizer, because I spawned in with it. Funny, huh? Spinal. I think we have to run into this house. Yeah, there we go. And of course, that whole sequence from the main game plays out. Oh, that's a lot of them. I think we can go in here now? Yeah, and shotgun's gone, because Leon took it. And you can hear him fighting the chainsaw guy somewhere. If I remember correctly, you can sometimes just see him running around, but his model is like... It's either like low poly or... like... not static? Is that the word? You just can't aim at him, because it'll just go through. It's like... It's just an animation. But it's still fun to see him. And there's the hook shot. It's not a grappling hook. Insignia key already, so we can just go through the church instead of having to go all the way around. Oh. And who do we have here?
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I'm not open yet, as you can see. I don't have my blue torches set up. But I suppose the customer comes first. Sell me some treasure and buy some weapons.
What are you buying?
So this is where Separate Ways differs from the main campaign. You can upgrade your weapons. You can only buy and sell.
What are you buying?
So, if we need some things, you know, it's already... This is what we're gonna get. It's all she wrote. I think... Let's see, what can I sell? We can sell the spindle.
Thank you.
That's about it.
Buying?
Usually I would go for TMP first. Since it's fully upgraded, each shot is like a pistol shot. Can find ammo all over the place, and then we'd go for the rifle. You know, so we can have that backup, but since we have no money, that's all we're getting. You know, it's kind of hard to remember the controls after playing the remake so much. I've played through the remake a couple of times. Off stream. And I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. It's really fun just moving around. You know? Walking, running. No, I mean, the movement is really nice. It's not as tight as this game. But it is nice to be able to just move around better. Not have to deal with all the clunkiness. Also, it's nice having a knife that doesn't break. But on the other hand, ooh, just as I was talking about it, I tried to parry. I pressed the The parry button. That's the other bad thing about this game. It's nice having a knife that doesn't break, but it is also really bad not having a parry. I've gotten so used to hitting that button. Oh man, I thought I could run by. There we go. Oh, what? Why did I think he had TNT? I mentioned this in my regular playthrough of this game. My knowledge is really separated in like chunks across these two game modes. So I'll remember something that only happens in separate ways, and I'll remember something that only happens in the main game. And it kind of flips back and forth. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Do you think we'll see any of this in the remake? Not to say that I'm worried. Oh, that's right, I need... I forgot I need the yellow cat's eye. I'm kind of worried, actually, for the remake. Since so many things have changed. Like, what is gonna be the same? Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. This whole section is different. So I don't think they would have Ada running through here doing the same thing. Since the whole point of this is to ring the bell. I could see her, you know, going through, maybe just running past, maybe as like, would it be fan service? As like a nod to the original? But since Leon doesn't even have to do that puzzle, it's like, would she go all the way to the cave? Or something? You know, it's hard to predict what the remake will do when so many things are already so different. Oh! But I don't know. I still think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be different. I don't know how different, but I think it'll be fine. Sorry, green cat's eye, not the yellow. You get the yellow cat's eye over at the ski lodge, right? Or like the lift? I saw that in the trailer. Should I just talk about the trailer? It's not a spoiler, right? Can I talk about the trailer? Hear my rant about trailers in general again? Let's get one thing first. Let's get one thing out of the way. You know, trailer showed off a whole bunch of locations that were missing from the main game. Which, you know, I guess is fine. But, like, if they're gonna show off so much, do you think maybe it would be best to leave all that surprise to the player? You know what I mean? Because if, like, I played Separate Ways, and I played the main game, and then I go to the remake, and I see that some things are different, and now that I know, oh, well, the remake changed a whole bunch of things, and then I go play the remake version of Separate Ways, and I see all the different areas that were cut in parentheses from the main game, and I get that surprise like, oh, I see, that's a Separate Ways thing instead of the main game. But since I've seen the trailer, all that surprise is gone. Now I know what to expect. But is that a problem with trailers, or is that a problem with me? Since I'm the one that saw the trailer, you know, does that mean it's my fault that I saw it when I shouldn't? I don't know. I hate trailers that just expose everything.
Lord Sutler. Where's everyone going? Bingo?
By the way, I got that first try on the puzzle, so I'm like kind of proud of myself that I remembered that. FYI, by the way. Alright, end of chapter.
Here's what I know so far. Osmond Sadler's
This is where all my information on
They've
the zombies and
resurrected some
stuff,
sort of
the plagas
parasitic
came from.
organism they call Las Plagas. That's all my organization knows for sure, though Sadler's occult activities seem worthy of investigation. The Salazar family, Castellans for generations, possessed the ability to control Las Plagas. The organization's hypothesis is that a unique frequency of sonic wave, sensed only by the parasites, is used to control them. The same principle used in dog whistles. This was inferred through the analysis of a tissue sample we retrieved. The tissue contained an organ presumably used for sensing sound waves. I've seen cult members carrying ceremonial rods, and I wonder if they emit these sounds. Of course, this is purely theoretical. The organization needs samples of the parasite to confirm or disprove these theories. That is the main objective of my mission, and the only way to prove my loyalty to the organization. The opening moves in this chess game have been played. There's no turning back now.
God, do you think they're gonna do something similar in the remake? Just explain everything that's different? I hope so, since, you know, I like the lore. But I kind of doubt it. Maybe an extras thing? That's fine, but I like the cutscenes that explain stuff. Unsolicited preferences. What's next on the agenda, Ada? Oh yeah, by the way, this is like super short compared to the main game. It's 5 chapters, and they all center around like one main objective. So I wonder how they'll handle it in the remake.
We have an irregularity. The researcher we planted has been discovered by the Illuminados.
You must be talking about that vagrant Spaniard. So where is he now?
He's held captive in an abandoned house located northeast of the village. Until he recovers the sample, we can't let him die.
You don't need to remind me. Luis Serra. And I thought I was high maintenance.
Haha. Rescue Luis. Or as Leon would call him, Lewis. Lewis meets Lewis. I completely forgot about that. Check out my short, by the way, where I mentioned that. There's a link to that video I was talking about. Still hilarious to see, even though it's like a decade old at this point. It's on, you know, wow. Now that I think about it, that's an SFM animation. That was like my Skibbity toilet. Never thought I'd say that out loud. Sounds kind of weird. Hey. Iowa?
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you buying?
Alright, what do we have now?
What are you selling?
Oh, I did pick up all gems.
Come back.
Sometimes I forget. Like one.
Anytime. What are you buying? What are you selling? What are you buying?
Alright, this time we'll buy the TMP. I gotta do some reorganizing here in a second.
Is Thank you.
Always nice to have some extra health. Yeah, okay. Can't forget about that cash. If I remember correctly, there's a treasure back here. It's always weird coming back and playing. Yeah, okay. Like I mentioned earlier, I've played both games enough where they kind of blend together. Well, did I say games? I meant modes. Both modes kind of blend, so when I buy the treasure map, I remember one location of the treasures here, but then it changes. Forgot about that. Can't do that in the remake. I've never actually finished Separate Ways. Really? I don't blame you. I've played through it more than a couple times, but even then, I usually just play the main story. And it's not really something that's that important. A girl was peeing with a urinal? You know, it didn't even register to me. You see this? I've played it so much, that's just normal. I don't know. Maybe she likes the urinal better. These are truly the questions we have to be asking ourselves. Is she gonna be included in the remake? Can't forget about that bird nest. No! This is bad. Oh, man. I think that's just easier. Yeah, that path is a lot longer in the remake. Cow. Just run past everyone. When I was younger, I found it weird that birds drop grenades, but then again, zombies drop golden bullets. That's funny, because when I was younger, I found it totally normal. I was like, oh, how did I not realize that the birds actually drop stuff? And then I would go out of my way to actually try and kill as many birds as possible. But even then, seeing the enemies drop stuff never really... It never really came across to me as weird. Even though in hindsight, it is kind of weird that these villagers in the middle of nowhere just happen to have the same type of ammo that, like, 4 different guns use. What up, chicken? I keep forgetting there's no blue medallions here, so I just keep looking up. And now that the remake changed the locations, I'm just like, shouldn't there be something here? You know, it never occurred to me that the house fight, it takes place like over there, across the bridge, and this pathway is directly beneath it. I don't know why. I think it was the last time I played this game that I figured that out. And I was like, mind blown. Been playing this game for years, and for some reason I keep finding things that I had no idea about. That's not good. Just run past everyone. Oh, but there's a... I think there's a... eye or something here? Spinal. And a spinel. Oh! Oh, that's not good. That's good. That's not good. Oh! Okay. Let's do a preemptive health. Oh, I would have died there. Oh. And that's why you buy the first aid. Is the remake worth buying, or is it just RE4 with better graphics? In my opinion, if you have the money and you've played the original game, I would say the remake is totally worth buying. It plays completely differently. A lot of the mechanics have changed. Some locations are different, but they're the same. If you play the remake, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think it's totally worth buying. Then again, if you're expecting like a one-to-one remaster, or you don't like some things about it, you know, that would be, I guess, the deal breaker. I really enjoyed the changes, but I know some people didn't. The one thing I would say is totally bad about the remake, though, is there's just a lack of content. Like, separate ways, since the DLC just got announced to be releasing tomorrow. If you buy any version of the original RE4, like, that's all included. It's all integrated. There's nothing you have to buy separately. You know, it's a one-time purchase. But the remake, there's still a lot of stuff missing, and I would expect that Capcom's just waiting to release it as DLC, which is the bad part. So, I don't know. It has some good and some bad. Just like the original. Oh, that's right, I'm going back to the Big Cheese's house. This wasn't here before, was it? Huh. I think I come to that realization every time I play this mode. Yeah, for sure I picked that up. Oh, man. Big question. Do you think they're gonna put the random Ganado wearing Leon's jacket in the remake? Can I just run past? Oh. I think I almost always kill everyone. Alright, this scene coming up has always bugged me, because it makes literally no sense, lore-wise. They kind of fixed it in the remake, but in this game, this scene makes no sense. And I'll explain why.
Hay un rumor que hay un extranjero entre nosotros.
Nuestro jefe se curará de la rata. Y si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Tienes razón, es un hombre.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
Amazing cinematography.
Same blood.
¡Ni un paso más! ¡Cógelo! ¡Aquí no vas a estacionar! ¡Te cogí! ¡Allí está! ¡Te cogí! ¡Allí!
You know, I never thought I'd say this. I kind of miss the QuickTime events. Okay. You might not know what I'm talking about. But that scene always just makes me just wonder why. Why? I guess I have to explain it now, right? Perfect timing. It kind of was. Okay, so Leon goes into the whole side door of the house, right? And picks up the key, runs into the big cheese. And you know, the whole interaction happens. He's like, "You have the same blood as us." And he's like, "What? Same blood?" And normally, if you were just playing without knowing what would happen, you just continue forward, right? You would think that is the way it's supposed to be played. However, if you turn around and go back into the door after the big cheese just threatened you, he will choke Leon out, and now Ada has to go in and save him. Which means, canonically, Leon, this highly trained special agent, just got choked out by this 7-foot-tall man who just threatened him. And he was like, "You know what? I should probably go back in there." And Ada, being the person that she is, was like, "I have to save Leon." And then shot him through the window. So it always bugs me that Leon had to go back into the room. It makes no sense. Sorry, I always bring that up. I guess I did things out of order. You know, I can see why it happens, story-wise, but like, it's one of those things that make you go, like, what? Like, if this was a movie, that would be the equivalent of like the person getting chased down by the axe murderer and having two options in front of them. On the left being the door outside with the car door open and the car running, and on the right having the staircase that goes up into the rest of the house. That's the equivalent of going right instead of going through the door and escaping.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you buying? What are you selling?
Oh man. Did I miss something?
Is that all?
No, I just picked that up.
Thank you. Is that...
Alright. What can we buy?
Is that...
You already know. Oh, and I guess it's... We're forced to do our... organizing now. Have you heard any of Leon's lines? He obviously isn't the brightest. Hey, don't take any shots at my man Leon. It's clear he was the only option. He's doing his best. Oh man, are we gonna have enough space? I'm not liking how this is looking. Okay, we can... Oh man, we can't fix this. We can fix this.
Come back.
What's that line? Where are you gonna put this? Your pocket? Oh man. This is making me appreciate
Anytime.
the remake system now.
What are you buying?
Oh.
Is that all? Thank you.
Duh. Have you heard any of my lines? I'm obviously not the brightest. That works. There we go.
What are you buying? Is that all? What are you
Does he also
buying?
have... He does. Alright. Now we're prepared. If only I had an Ada who could watch my back. Preemptive. Can take a couple more shots. All right. Let me tell you, how many times I've gone through this part, and I was not prepared. I kind of miss the ambiance. This game was very special in its sound design. I don't think the remake lives up to it in that aspect. Oh, I guess you can't blow that one up. Always gotta do the OG strat of knifing them when they're down. Can't wait to see this in the remake and see how it's probably just a 5-second shooting gallery section. Or maybe it's not even that, it's just a cutscene. Almost like that, actually. The original RE4 is the only video game my dad has ever played. Really? It is one of those greats. I've heard a lot of that, actually. There's a lot of people, especially in my immediate family, that have never played any video games. But like, back in the day, they had a PS2, and they also played this game.
Got a selection of good.
We were just here.
Come back anytime.
It's kind of special in that way, I guess. It's one of those games that everybody knows about. Or at least pretty much everybody. Would I go so far as to say this was the Fortnite of PS2? No. But you know, it has that appeal, I guess. It has that brand power. Everyone knows about RE4. I saw that trailer for Separate Ways when she hook shots, and I gotta say, it's one of the goofiest things I've ever seen. How did they get it so right in this game? There's a thing up here. There's a treasure. And I always forget about it. And I always have to run back. Is it this one? Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that's the purple gem in the main game. It's like attached to the side of the crane or something. Oh, we don't have any space. That's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I have to... There we go. That's what I was looking for. Phew. I always get hit there.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Louis.
Hey, señorita. Got a light and some smokes to go with it to make my day?
Where's the sample?
Okay, we skipped the foreplay. As a matter of fact, I was just going to get it. Where's the love, baby?
Sounds like fun to me. Just hurry up.
Okay, lady. Where do you stand on all of this? Exactly what kind of group are you working for?
There are some things in the world better off not knowing. This is one of them.
Fine. I can take a hint. I don't care who you are, as long as you get rid of that old man and his religious friends.
And there we go. Any DLC should come with the original game. 100% agree. El Thico. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Among all the people involved in this, Luis Serra has the least entanglements. He works for no organization, preferring to move on his own. I'm the one who told the organization of his importance. I did it because I like him. His history betrays an enthusiasm I once shared. It was a stroke of luck that I happened to intercept his email for help. It seems he can't trust the police, so he sent the email to an old friend from college. He must have thought his friend was still alive. At any rate, that's how I managed to find him. Apparently, he's been conducting his own investigation of the cult while doing research on Las Plagas. A brilliant scientist. He's accumulated a pile of data and pieced it all together. Must be why Sadler hired him. Too bad Sarah's snooping has aroused his suspicion. When I told him who I was, he practically begged to be taken into custody. He needed protection. He said, I have no love for Las Plagas or this stupid cult. I want out. I just want peace and quiet again. I ordered him to bring me a Master Plaga specimen, a sample for evidence.
Plaga?
Looks like he's one of the few people whom Sadler actually trusts. Tracking him down and getting my hands on the sample shouldn't be difficult. I doubt the cult will take kindly to his escape, though. I'll have to guide this along if I want it to go smoothly.
Lore dump. No, but actually, I actually like it. I like the background history. Something I think is sorely lacking in the remake. All right, what's next? Chapter 3. It's quite a jump forward.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Also kind of one of the most annoying parts of this game.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
Man, how funny would it
True?
have been in the
About
remake
what?
if that's exactly how
You, working with Wesker.
that interaction played
I
out?
see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
Luis has succeeded in recovering the sample. He's waiting in the castle. Get in contact with him, ASAP.
Understood.
And that US government lapdog, Leon. If you do happen to encounter him, put him out of commission. We can't let him interfere with our plans.
He has no idea what's going on. He's nothing we need to worry about.
He's a survivor of Raccoon City. We can do without the extra distraction. Take him out.
Leon.
Retrieve the sample. Ah. Realism is killing modern gaming, and here's why. That's how I would start my my video essay on the topic. Wouldn't it be cool
Welcome.
if in the remake,
Got a selection of good
Wouldn't
things
it have
on
been
sale.
cool?
What are you buying?
if it's like Ada looks exactly the same except she had glasses on, and Leon's like, huh? And she takes it off slowly, dramatically, and he's like, Ada.
What are you selling?
It's just little details like that.
Is that all?
Oh, I did miss. I missed the other cat's eye and the thing to put them in.
What are you buying?
I don't have enough money.
Come back anytime.
Oh man. No, not my invisible bowgun arrows. I haven't updated my HD pack since the last times. I'm pretty sure that's fixed by now. We do kind of need those arrows. So what can I get rid of?
What are you selling?
Well, we don't really need this incendiary. Egg? No, no egg for your troubles. 4 bullets. Perfect. And that means we got rid of that grenade for no reason.
Mátalo.
That hit me. What is your favorite pistol in the game? That's kind of hard to answer. Funny enough. Usually, I'd rock the Red since it's the highest damage output pistol. But since I've been playing the remake a lot, I've kind of changed my mind on the Red 9. So I don't really know how I feel about it now. I've been meaning to do a playthrough where I just use the base pistol. Because I hear that gun, if you upgrade it all the way, get the exclusive upgrade, it headshots like no tomorrow. So I don't know, I'm kind of mixed. And when I was younger, I used to rock the Blacktail. That was my gun. I'm dead. Wasn't my gun this time. Oh no, first death of the stream. Oh, we got sent all the way back. What other pistols are there? There's the Punisher. I don't think I've ever liked the Punisher. I used to use it a lot, since you would get it for free with the blue medallions. And if you got all blue medallions, you'd get a free upgrade to it. So I'd use that gun. But since I realized the free upgrade to the Punisher is like 0.1% damage, like, I'd rather just sell it. Plus, I never really liked the sound that it made when you shot it. I don't know why, I always found it weird. So, during Assignment Ada, I'd always have a blast using that gun. So yeah, I don't know. If you would have asked me early in the year, I probably would have said the Red 9. So I'll just go with that. What kind of weapons do you rock? Are you more of a semi-auto rifle? Or are you stylish? What is it? Pump action? Pump action rifle? I find that a lot of people play this game completely differently. Oh, we forgot the bolts. Already? I usually hate playing through this section. This section and the next chapter, I think, are just terrible to play through. Especially on a new save. You really have to watch yourself. Oh no! Oh, we can just do this. Yeah, I think that gate was locked until you kill enough enemies. Oh, we missed that chest. That chest usually has the other treasure. I think that one has the first aid. I will say, these parasites are way better in the remake. Do they even have the... I don't remember if that type of parasite even is in the remake. I mostly use the Chicago typewriter. Based take. I usually sell all my guns, all my treasures, all my ammo after the first new save, so I can exclusively use the Chicago typewriter. No space. No space. I would say I've probably played this game at least 50 times throughout my entire life. And I think there's still some parts of this game that still scare me. And the Chicago typewriter is like my blanket. My warm blanket that protects me from the scary. But even then, there's still some sections that I'm like, do I really have to? Nope. Alright, I guess we'll just continue on now. Women scare me. I can agree with you, Ikari. Based. You know, that's funny. I was just thinking, actually. The scariest part of the remake, I think, would have to be those cutscenes with Ada. Because, like, what am I wearing? Is my hair alright? Have I gotten the S rank on the shooting gallery? Like, what is she gonna think of me? No space. We kind of do need that rifle ammo for this upcoming part.
¡Mátalo!
I'm gonna get hit. I don't have any space! Oh man. We are not making it out of the castle. For real, put me in a room with Ada and I'm shivering for real. Ada is a baddie. Oh, I forgot, we don't have to do that. Thanks to Leon. This most, what am I talking about? This section, thanks to Leon, is mostly cleared out. But again, like that one room, that one cutscene, this doesn't make any sense. In the main game, as Leon, you come through here, gate, or should I say cage, falls down on you. This is after Leon's come through here, alright? So this cage should totally be down, because the chest is open, which means Leon's been here. Oh, if I'm Ada, exactly the same thing. Makes no sense. My immersion is ruined. Pay no attention to Wolverine over here. Or the fact that, like we've established, crows and stuff drop bullets. There we go. Wasn't as scary as usual.
¡Mátalo!
Oh, that's right. Oh, we have to come back here. We have to go this way. Into the secret passage that only true, dedicated RE4 fans know about. The most annoying character in Resident Evil is Sheva? Really? Why do you think that? No, yeah, you're right. She is pretty annoying. Maybe not character-wise, but her AI is definitely not up to par.
Welcome.
But that's more of an RE5 thing.
Got a selection of what are you selling?
There's a lot of stuff wrong with that game.
Is that Thank you. What are you selling? What are you buying?
There we go.
Is
First things first.
Thank you.
We don't have enough.
Come back anytime.
That bow gun is going to come in clutch on the last chapter. I think there's a yellow herb over here? No. Apparently not. All that I've found here is disappointment. Is there like a texture glitch over there that I saw? My God. Weakest Illuminados follower? That's a dog. I remember there being something above here. How do I approach this? We have lots of shotgun ammo. Some would say too much. We have some TMP. Would that effectively take out these enemies? No, I don't think so. We could use the rifle, but we do kind of need those sweet rifle bullets. Oh, man. Oh yeah, just like the remake, these things will absolutely one-hit you. And there's no parry, so good luck with that. Huh, door's locked? Good thing this suspiciously large opening is right above there. Have you ever noticed that the knife breaks the shield easily? I've never noticed that. I usually would just get, you know, the shield to the face if I get too close. So no, I don't think I've ever actually tried to knife the shield. Huh. The next shield I see, I'll try it. 'Cause I just remember never having a good time. Oh yeah, by the way, that whole room that we went into in Leon's campaign, it would also be locked, but if you continued on story-wise, eventually you'd find Ashley again, and that large hole, is where Ashley would go through. So she'd climb in, she'd unlock the door, and then you'd get a free magnum. Speaking of Leon,
Leon, I'm sorry, but I can't be seen with you.
¡Mátalo!
there's Leon.
Ahí están. Es hora de aplastar. ¡Mátalo!
I'm pretty sure we don't need to go down there. Oh, that's a lot. Grenade time? Nah. That's... okay. I can see your point. It does break the shield easily. But, I think I'll just stick to the shotgun. That is a lot of Ganados. Should be... there we go. This is the remake makes a reference to this. You'd get the chessboard there. Funny. It's like poetry. It's like poetry, it rhymes. It's a bad impression. I think Leon has the bandana on, doesn't he? Man, how many rounds does he have? You got enough? Yeah. Infinite ammo. Oh, funny thing. You see all these pots? Well, there's nothing in them. You know why?
Leon! I got it.
Oh, spoilers.
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis.
I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
Louis! Louis!
I found Louise. Unfortunately, a bit too late.
Did you retrieve the sample?
No, Sadler has it.
There will be another time. Have you had a chance to eliminate Leon?
Not yet.
If that's the case, then maybe we can capitalize on his little lucky streak. Take advantage of the distraction he is causing for Sadler and his followers to retrieve the sample.
Makes you wonder how long Leon took just looking at Luis.
Jack Krauser has been the subject of extensive study and research by the organization. His skills and personality have been tested both on and off the battlefield. If he weren't the best, he would become a liability that would jeopardize the rest of us. My conclusion? He's a great soldier. No more, no less. As long as he's well compensated, he shouldn't cause any problems for us. If he does start to get restless, I can take care of him. I've studied his combat style and can deal with that arm of his if necessary. Krauser answers directly to Wesker, and it was Wesker who decided that Krauser should be sent to spy on the cult. He also decided to send me along. I wonder if it wasn't to keep an eye on Krauser. No doubt, Krauser has already fallen to the temptation of Las Plagas and the power they represent. This could have dire consequences for the organization. On some level, however, this may be a necessary development, as his role is to disrupt this farce of a play. That said, the stage and its players will ultimately come crashing down in the end. Bad luck for him. But he'll play the patsy in the end and take the fall for all of us. That's why I need to make sure things keep going exactly as they are.
Alright. Kind of a continuity error in this. Since we've played the main story, we know about his arm, but at this point, for Ada, this doesn't really happen. So, she knows about something that hasn't happened yet. Which is most likely gonna be something they're gonna fix in the remake. Just a nitpick. Chapter 4.
What's the news on our friend Leon?
He's not making it easy. The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so? You know, I met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
Quite a jolly mess he's made, that Leon, but all for the better. Sadler's people have fallen into a panic. Their destruction is only a matter of time now.
Once he gets Ashley back, his job will be finished. He'll no longer be a factor.
No, I'm leaving Leon to Krauser. Hurry up and retrieve the sample.
Maybe you forgot, Wesker. I don't always play by your rules.
Stop Leon's assassination. Hey, do you have anything new in stock?
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling? Is that
I might as well sell these cat's eyes. I think I'm way past the point
Is that
where I can get them.
Is that
By the way, bangin' soundtrack. I never found RE1 enjoyable. You wanna know a secret? You wanna know how I got these scars? I've never played RE1. Funny enough. I've never found RE1 to be enjoyable, as some may say.
Thank you.
The whole
Come back
gameplay
anytime.
puzzle system. I don't know, it's never really gotten my interest. Oh, let's try it. Try it. It's pretty effective. I still think one shotgun shell is more than enough. Yeah. I've never played RE1. I've played, funny enough, I have played Deadly Silence, which is the RE1 version of Resident Evil on the DS. I have played that game. I've fully completed it. Don't ask me why or how. But that's the only game I've played. I do have it on Steam, but I've never found a reason to actually play it. Maybe I'll play it on stream one of these days. That and the original RE2. RE3 also. I've never played them. Maybe at some point. But, never gathered my interest. This game, actually. RE4, Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 2 is what got me into Resident Evil. And I've never looked back since. Literally and figuratively. You know, that reminds me of a story. I think I mention this every time I play RE4. This game was like my first violent video game. I played it like when I was super young. Didn't play any Call of Duty or anything. Because my parents wouldn't let me. And somehow, this game got snuck under my Christmas tree. And, yeah. Don't think I should have been playing this game when I was that old, but here we are. Funny how things work out, huh? I would watch you play it. Thank you. I've also never played RE3. I have played the remakes, though. I played RE2 and RE3 Remake. Funny enough, on stream. But that was like years ago, years and years ago. I was a completely different person when I played those games. And just like the remake, they're also different games, from what I've heard. So I'd still need to go back and play the originals. See what changed and what didn't. This is not good. Don't these games just make you wish there was an area of attack? A weapon or something? Something like... I'm dead. Ugh. Something like a bow gun or something? All the way at the beginning. Alright, let's do this all over again. If I use my one bowgun bolt, I think we would have survived that. But we need as many bolts as we can get our hands on.
Welcome. Got a select. What are you buying? Not enough cash. What are you selling?
I got scared there for a second. What do you mean not enough cash? How did I buy this last time?
What are you buying? Come back anytime. Coming home.
2-for-1 special. Oh no! I've got his attention too. I am so glad the remake did not put a countdown on your melees. I heard a leak back when RE4 Remake was just a rumor that you would be able to melee on command, just like RE6, but there'd be a countdown on it. You know, you could only do it so many times before it had to refresh. I'm so glad that was not real. Then again, the knife kind of serves that same purpose, and it does break. So, did it really change? RE1 is the most scary Resident Evil game I've ever played. Really? I can see that. I've seen somebody play it before. I haven't seen, actually, I've seen the randomized speedrun version. I watch a lot of Bakpa Soup, and he speedruns Resident Evil. And seeing him play RE1 randomized, every door is different, enemies are different, items are random. It makes me not want to play it, because it looks so complicated. And like you said, scary. I guess we find things scary the more we don't understand them. Right? I don't understand RE1 because I've never played it, so it looks scary. But I can see that. The ammo management. Isn't your item capacity dependent on your character? Yeah, right? It's, like Jill carries 8 things and Chris carries like 4 or something. So people say you should play Jill on your first playthrough. I have like bits and pieces of information from all the times I've watched different speedruns. Yeah, Chris has 4, Jill has 6. Oh, okay. Yeah. If I have trouble with this game, that you can expand your inventory, I don't even want to imagine the things I would have to do on an inventory limited like that. I know the RE2 remake and 3 use kind of the same system, but like being able to move relatively modern, I guess you could say. It just makes me more comfortable I can't imagine having to tank control my way through that game. Alright, secret time. I forgot about that. Okay. I'll teach you to mess with me. You gotta look him in the eye as you do it. So you can assert your dominance. And you can also feel the weight of your sins as you pull the trigger. This got deep. The only thing I felt when I pulled... Oh, I already messed it up. Never mind. Off topic, but your voice is so relaxing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I forgot about this. Give me a second here to take a drink of water, because we are in for it now. Ah. Like drinking liquid air. This is the most out of left field moment that you could possibly have when you play this game. Nowhere does it state they have battleships. Okay. For one, where even is this place located? Two, how do they have so many people to man these battle stations? Man your battle stations. Man their battleships. Did they come up with this after? Did they develop this DLC after they wrote the main story? And they're like, oh, we forgot to mention the battleships. Or was this completely part of the plan? And it's like, yeah, the Ganados, Los Illuminados, they have battleships. This is how they're gonna take over the world. But like nowhere do they mention that? This is also one of the hardest sections of the game. For no particular reason. Oh, do you hear them? They're already on me, by the way, as this cutscene is playing. Just another day in the office, am I right? Haha. I have to mention, sometimes when that Gatling gun is firing, it'll just clip through the walls. So you'll be behind like 15 boxes and one stray bullet will hit you. Oh, we're out of ammo. We'll pick some up. This part is the... Essentially, this part of the game is a way to unload all your ammo. Oh, you've been saving all your ammo? Sorry, battleship. We'll pick that up later. Ah, man. If you ever play this part, make sure you clear out all the enemies you can first. Because once you take out the turrets, yeah, destroyed. Oh well. Let's see, we can't really reload anything. Let's just get rid of this. Pick this up. Reload. Pick this up, and now we're on our way. Huh. How come they have battleships, but the Ganados use bows and morning stars? Simple. Actually, it's very, very easy to explain. Which is why we don't have to explain it. No, but really, I don't know. That does call into question, right? Let's see. No, we don't have to go there. Oh, we have to... Yeah, here's the lift. Yeah, I completely ran by it. Okay. They kind of fixed that in the remake. Since nobody really uses guns. In this game, however, look at that arrow floating on top. In this game, JJ kind of exists, and the battleships and stuff. Makes it seem like everybody should have guns. But when you really think about it, like, why are they using, like, medieval weapons? So that... I can see why they changed that in the remake. This is not good. I would think they mainly use medieval weapons since I'm dead. Since I'm dead. No! How far? Okay. Oh. Third death of the stream. Since it takes place, a large portion of this game takes place in the castle. That's why. But then that doesn't explain why Oh, that scared me. Why the island Ganados have weapons like this. I don't know. I would say that's more of a plot hole than anything. Because they don't really explain it. It's not like they are poor, they carry thousands of dollars worth of gold. Also true. I would assume they also have kind of a huge budget, considering the amount of firepower they're all packing. But you know, I don't think it really matters. You can all explain this, like, out of universe as gameplay. Because if they all had guns and stuff, then it wouldn't really be Resident Evil. Not side-eye to RE5 and 6. But that was later, right? This was still at a point in their timeline where enemies were slow, puzzles were more of a focus. But an explanation, oops, in universe, I don't know. Which is why I think the remake did a better job of that. In that game, at least, there's no highly advanced... that was the wrong thing to pick up. Let's get rid of this incendiary. In the remake, there's not, like, advanced tech. I'm dead. I should have healed myself. No. Just gives me more time to rant. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but there's no JJ in the remake. I would think it's not, because it's not like he plays a huge role. And whatever role he did play has been replaced by another enemy. But the remake version of events, they don't use guns and stuff. So it makes more sense gameplay-wise that they'd all have stuff like this. But I will say the old canon was definitely a lot more out there. Old canon. I've heard conflicting statements that this game is still canon. However, the new game is also canon. Which is kind of confusing. Maybe maybe there will be an explanation in the new Separate Ways DLC. I guess we'll just have to find out. No, we need... Oh, how I miss the old shuffle pickup system that they used to have. We'll pick that up later. How did I do... How did that do no damage? Let's switch over. Oh, what? I guess to finish up this whole realism thing, I would say the games were definitely more fun when realism was not a priority. I forgot we got rid of all this stuff. Looking at both games, objectively, I forgot about that. Now we have a time limit. Yay. Looking at both of them objectively, you could argue that this is more fun because it's so unrealistic. Is this not damaging them? Oh. If this was a remake, though... Oh! Running? I would say the remake is being bogged down by realism. Not everything has to be realistic. And in some ways, being realistic takes away from the story. I can... Okay, I'll place a bet. And we'll see how real this is. How true this comes true? This come true? How true this is. That's what I get for... double speak. I will say there's almost a guarantee this whole section does not appear in the remake. Because it's just so unrealistic. I think with the story they're trying to tell, this just doesn't fit. Which was, mind you, my initial perception of the laser room. Oh, phew. That RE4 shuffle. Since there was no laser room, like U3, what else wasn't there? A whole bunch of stuff was just missing. And my initial thought was, this is too goofy to be put into a serious game. So when I saw the laser room come back up in, you saw that whole thing? And you didn't help me.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling?
Where was I? I saw the whole laser room thing in Ada's campaign. The trailer that just dropped.
Come back.
And I was pleasantly surprised, because I thought, you know, that whole part was just a reference to the movies. It's kind of laughable, which makes it so great. But with the story they're trying to tell, the more serious tone, you know, okay, another casualty, but whatever, right? But like I said to bring it back earlier, with the whole Ada glasses thing, that whole interaction implies that Leon had no idea it was Ada until she took off her glasses. Which makes it so funny. Because she only changes her glasses. She takes it off. And it's like, oh, it's Ada. But we don't really get that sort of dynamic in the remake. I don't know. The more seriousness, I think, takes away from it a little. You're definitely my favorite Resident Evil YouTuber. Thank you. The only thing that should be realistic is the graphics, and even then, it's an option. I agree. However, but this is why that's actually bad. And that's how I would start my video essay. I feel like with most games, you don't really have to remake them. At least not from the ground up. A remaster would be better. And a lot of people would argue this game didn't need a remake. You know, some textures are a little blurry. Why was he invisible? I'm definitely in that camp of this game is already perfect on its own. Bad textures and all. Dead. Oh! I'm just running. I don't have enough ammo to deal with all these guys. You know, maybe it needs a facelift here and there, but for the most part, this game is still perfectly playable. No health makes me nervous. But even with that opinion, I can say that the remake is still pretty good. It's a better remake than 3, that's for sure. But some games are just meant to be original. They're meant to be played how they were intended, not remade. A couple examples come to mind. I've been recently addicted to playing Fallout New Vegas. That game needs a facelift. Does it need a remake? No. But it does need some more graphics. We don't use those anyways. The bulldozer is broken. Must be Leon's handiwork. Another one that comes to mind, Star Wars Battlefront 2, also on the PlayStation 2. Amazing game. Phenomenal game. Does it need a remake? Kind of already happened. It was more realistic. And I think because of that, it suffered. Also, you know, the whole microtransaction thing. But some games just aren't meant to be remade. Because when you remake something, you're gonna change it. There we go. By the way, I should mention, all this talk about graphics and stuff, just a quick disclaimer, I'm using the HD pack for the Steam version of RE4, which is why it looks so great. But like this game does not look that well when you really look at it. In some ways, you could argue this is the remake. Just slap a mod on there and it'll be fine. Oh man, why do I not have... Where's all my space? That's fine. For the Room of Remembrance. What are your opinions on DK Oldies? They're that refurbishing thing, right? They like mark up retro games and stuff. I've only heard a couple things. I don't know how true they are. It's been a while. I heard allegedly they were just buying consoles off like eBay and stuff, polishing the outside and marking them up. I think in practice that's okay, but if you don't actually refurbish something, I think that's where you run into an issue. That's what I'll say. Umbrella?
Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade!
Ada!
Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
Whew, end of chapter. I died 3 times.
Leon S. Kennedy, perhaps the most essential part of this mission. This story wouldn't be complete without him and his formidable survival skills. He has what it takes to survive against overwhelming odds. I've seen him do it before. And he's improved since then. Practically a genius, he has smarts and he knows how to use them. On top of that, his service as a government agent has toughened him up. I'll work behind the scenes to make him think he's the primary player here, though it may be naive of me to think that'll be easy. Considering the involvement of both Sadler and Krauser, the possibility of unforeseen problems is there. But I need him in the supporting role for me to achieve my goals. I'll do whatever it takes to keep him in his place and make this all go smoothly. Of course, his role didn't exist at all until a few months ago. Back then, my role was much simpler too. But that was before the president's daughter was abducted and Leon was dispatched alone to find her. Talk about a major script revision. I don't think I need to worry. Leon's been through worse and always comes up smelling like roses. His consistent luck is part of the reason why I have absolute and unshakable faith in my vision of what's in store for him.
You'd gotta admit, dude has a lot of luck. Chapter 5.
Report. Time is almost up.
Krauser's dead.
Really? Leon doesn't die easily. That's fine. We can use him to clean up Sadler for us. We'll let them fight it out. Neither one of them will manage to come out unharmed.
Easier said than done.
Either way, it's your job to clean up what's left of them when the fight is over. Don't forget who is running the show. Whatever happens, we can't let either of them live to see tomorrow. Our goal is to retrieve the sample. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
Obtain the sample. We're in the final stretch now. You could call this the end game. Let's just top off our ammo here. Yeah.
Welcome.
All right, what do you got in store?
Got a selection of good things on. What are you buying?
Oh, we need that. Don't have the money for
What
it.
are you selling?
Sounds familiar. Oh, we can...
Is
All right.
Come.
Let me combine all these things first.
Back anytime. What are you buying? What are you selling? Huh? What are you buying?
Ah. Look at that space. Can you imagine all the things we can do with all this space? I bought a refurbished Game Boy and took it apart and it was dusty. Just to go back there. Just to reiterate, since it's been a while. Opinions on DK Oldies. Yeah. If somebody sells you something refurbished, they should definitely refurbish it. That's not good business practice. I'm no business expert, but advertising something and then not delivering on it seems like that's not good business. Wait, did he? Oh man. Did the merchant have a first aid spray? I gotta go back. I didn't even check. I need that.
What are you buying?
Excuse me, sir. No, he doesn't. What? You're supposed to have one. After I use it. Oh, you know what? Oh. I think he did have it, but since I picked one up, he doesn't sell it anymore. I think that's what we ran into. Oh no! If you thought the boat section was bad, oh, you haven't seen anything yet. If only I had my Chicago typewriter here. Oh! If only I had 2 heavy grenades to throw up there. Oh wait, wrong game. I've gotta say, more remake talk. I've gone through that game so much these past few months that I'm like, oh man, I have to make sure I have some grenades for this. Oh wait. There's like a couple speedrun things you can do to skip in the remake, and I highly suggest, if you haven't played the remake already, you definitely look those up. Otherwise, can go back, check out the VODs, and see quite the time we were having. This section, I think, if I remember, is just killing enemies. Spend all that ammo. That's not good. First time using one of those. Good thing I totally meant to stock up on all that shotgun ammo. You don't see that in the remake. Last enemy? Yeah. Oh! Okay. We've reached an impasse here. This is what we call one of them Schrodinger's pauses. I'm coining that right now. I am at the same time saved and taking damage until I unpause the game. We can either, one, say goodbye here, end the stream, and you know, I won't get hurt. A lot of things in life. I wish I could just turn back and avoid so I wouldn't get hurt. But but I could also just take the hit, keep rolling, and hope that it doesn't hurt that bad. That hurt a lot. But you know what? It made me stronger. Also made me stronger, okay? No! Guy blew up. Oh man, I wish I had that first aid. I think there's a full heal down there in that camp. There's like a red herb and a green herb and a yellow somewhere, just in that little area. Narrowly avoided that. I used up all my luck for the year, just in that one encounter. Was it just me, or was killing Albert Wesker in RE5 hard? Yikes. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. That was definitely a fight for the ages, especially if you don't know what you're doing. When I first played that game, when it came out, I think a year or so, after it came out, and I had no idea what I was doing, but you know, since I played RE4, RE5, and yeah, it took me way too long to figure out if you shoot him, he will move out of the way. And at that point, it wasn't about beating him, it was about surviving him. This is a precarious position, because I have no health, and there's snipers. Yes, keep missing. Where's this other? What? I think he's right underneath me. If I move, I'm getting hit. Oh. Oh. I feel like Leon. Oops, that's not reload. Okay, I think that's everything. We just have to go pull down the lever. Sorry, but I have to go. Bye. I enjoyed watching your stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope this has helped fill in the gaps from not playing separate ways. Not even a first aid. I know in Leon's campaign, you destroy the thing here. First aid. Don't have that luxury. Especially with the back-to-back fight we have coming up. Oh. My game sometimes crashes here? Going up the steps? Crash? No? Okay. For some reason. Game loves to crash right there. Glad it didn't this time. I can't imagine having to do that whole section over again. Ugh. Helicopter wreckage. It looks American. What happened here? Reminds me of a mosquito. As some would say, allegedly. Never mind, I came back. Hey, welcome back. Honestly, didn't miss that much. I forgot about that. Okay. Running, 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 running. Whole section behind us. Arguably, the most intense part coming up.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
And I'm never letting go. And I get high with my baby.
Sorry, Ada.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
I always find that whole conversation to be so unnatural. Like the dialogue, it just feels... It feels weird. I don't know. I have to hurry. Nothing unsettling about this.
Welcome.
Where does this guy go?
Got a selection of what are you selling?
He's here for this part. But... what?
Is that what are you buying? Is come back anytime.
Leon's face is too funny. We've already established he's not all there. Like a shooting range. It's nice when they all just line up like that. How disgusting. No way I'm touching that. I really hope there's some health in here. Lord knows. I need like a green herb or something. This dead body is sickening. Especially the mouth. I can't look at it any longer. When she keeps sucking? Alright. Here comes... back to back. We are gonna have no breathing room. Well, maybe like 5 seconds of breathing room here. But for the most part, this is where it picks up. Only... How long have we been going? Almost 3 hours into this? Yeah, this is where it really starts picking up. No, but really... This is, this really is the final stretch. Because as soon as you walk forward...
Oh, Krauser, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun when I reported you dead to Wesker. Think of all the paperwork I would have to fill out if you were to show up alive.
Krauser fight.
Come on.
That's not fair. Flawless. Perfect.
That's a large thing you have there. But
Yeah,
I
I'm a
like it
real
when you're
gamer.
rough.
What's that saying? Behind every... Like, behind every act is like the 10,000 hours of practice behind it. Something like that. Can't even imagine how many times I've died in that same spot. But now comes
welcome.
Arguably the most
Got a selection of
the most hardest
What are you selling?
the hardest boss of this entire game.
What are you buying?
At least, you know, according to me,
Come
in my
back
opinion.
anytime.
And it really does suck when you barely manage to survive Krauser, and then you're just dumped into this.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether
That transition was so hard.
Ah, the audacity of you.
That sounded bad. It's all about tone and inflection.
Leon, now!
Jiggle.
Move!
Let's go!
Oh boy. I'm really interested to see how they handle this section in the remake. I'm dead. What about the first Ganado in the game? He was impossible to kill. Well, you see, that was the beginning of the game. Now we've taken on all this baggage, health, items. It's like that guy, okay, maybe if I wasn't light on everything, he would be impossible. Like, truly impossible, but like, I think this guy's a close second. I'm dead again. That is so instant. Did it this time. All right, and this is why we need those arrows. Hentai tentacle monster. So right. This is a Japanese game. Where'd he go? Is he still in there? Pathfinding broke? Oh yeah. Let me heal just in case. Only took 3 deaths? New record. No.
Thank you. This is gonna be hard
That
to
usually
explain
takes a lot longer. But luckily this time, I didn't have to use any of my arrows, so I could just save them.
Ada! Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
Apparently there's gonna be more interaction between Ada and Ashley in the remake, judging by the trailer. But yeah. I think this game did the final boss better. That's my controversial opinion. What if he accidentally bit his own eyeball? I would imagine he'd be like, ouch! Oh! I hit my eye! Oh! You know, if that was the remake, you know? Since they gotta... they gotta add that comedy somehow. Oh, ouch! Man, why did I sprout all these legs for? Oh, it's so hard to get around. I was wondering why I wasn't moving so fast. See, is it this way? No? There we go. Show you all a little secret before we end this. You feel like helping Leon out, you can always just... It's giving him iframes. Yeah, go Leon. Okay, I think that's enough.
Use this. Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
And that's separate ways. Always fun to play through this again, since I usually try and stay away from it. Yeah. Like the regular game, I'd say it's got its ups and downs. I thought it crashed for a second. But no, it is a very fun, in quotes, fun game mode, if you got the time. If you already have RE4, interested in more content or lore, you know, the developers already have you covered. It's nice to play something a little different once in a while. And I'm very interested in seeing how they handle this in the remake. Given all the changes and the inconsistencies this game mode has, I wonder how they handle it. Oh, I never noticed that! Leon on the jet ski there. Yeah, notice something new every time. Result, 79? That's pretty good. 225, 6, and 3 hours and 4 minutes. No thanks. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm interested to see how they handle this. I'll be playing the DLC when it drops tomorrow. I'll see what time. And, you know, talk about it tomorrow, I guess. Hooray! It's been fun watching you. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed watching me suffer. Yeah. DLC tomorrow. It's a shame that it's a DLC and not included in the game. But all that can wait for tomorrow. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe if that's your sort of thing. I've been Solo, and I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow.